In a world plagued by regrets, there exists a haunting shadow that follows us all. It is the weight we carry, the unspoken words that echo in our minds, and the missed opportunities that forever reside in the realm of what if? Regret. It's time to face it, understand it, and find solace in the possibility of redemption. Meet Nathan, a diligent and ambitious teenager, who had always held a strained relationship with his father, David. Their interactions were fraught with tension and misunderstandings. As Nathan grew older, he found himself drifting further apart from his father, drowning in a sea of resentment and unspoken words. Each passing day, Nathan witnessed his friends sharing joyful moments with their father's laughter-filled outings, heartfelt conversations, and a sense of unwavering support. Meanwhile, he couldn't help but feel a pang of envy, knowing that such experiences were foreign to him. The resentment grew stronger when financial struggles hit their family. Nathan, blinded by his own frustrations, failed to understand the sacrifices his father made to provide for him. He became fixated on material possessions, comparing himself to his wealthier peers, and unfairly blaming his father for not being able to afford the luxuries he desired. In their past interactions, Nathan's words were sharp and filled with disdain. During a time when finances were particularly tight, David presented Nathan with a thoughtful birthday gift, carefully chosen within their limited means. Nathan's reaction was one of disappointment and resentment, belittling the gift and comparing it to the extravagant presents his friends received. When David attempted to initiate heartfelt conversations, or share his wisdom and life experiences, Nathan would often dismiss him, dismissing his father's insights as irrelevant or outdated. He disregarded his father's efforts and dismissed his attempts to bridge the emotional gap between them. Little did Nathan know that these moments of rejection were piercing his father's heart, as David longed for a deeper connection with his son. As the years passed, the chasm between father and son grew wider, filled with silence, missed opportunities, and a growing sense of regret. One fateful day, as Nathan was cleaning his room, he stumbled upon a dusty box tucked away in a corner. Curiosity sparked, he opened it and discovered a collection of old photographs. Each picture held a memory, frozen in time. His heart fluttered as he gazed at images of his father teaching him how to ride a bike, their laughter echoing through the snapshots. There were pictures of them playing in the rain, carefree and drenched in joy. And there were moments captured of their family, beaming with happiness and love. The sight of those cherished memories stirred something deep within Nathan. Emotions swelled within him, a mixture of nostalgia, regret, and longing. It was as if the weight of their fractured relationship crashed upon him, and he realized the depth of his father's love that he had failed to fully grasp. Just as Nathan was lost in contemplation, his phone rang, piercing through the silence. It was his mother on the other end, her voice trembling with concern. She delivered the shocking news: his father had collapsed and was rushed to the hospital. It was Father's Day, a day meant for celebrating fathers, yet overshadowed by this unforeseen crisis. Fear and guilt flooded Nathan as he raced to the hospital. There, lying motionless on the hospital bed, was his father, frail and vulnerable. Overwhelmed with emotions, he stood still for a moment, unable to speak or move. The weight of their strained relationship and the realization of missed opportunities pressed heavily upon him. Just as despair threatened to consume him, his father slowly opened his eyes, meeting Nathan's gaze. A flicker of recognition and love passed between them, but words remained trapped within their hearts. Nathan's voice caught in his throat, unable to express the words he longed to say. As Nathan turned his head slightly, his eyes caught sight of a small birthday cake resting on a nearby table. It was then he realized the significance of the day. It was his father's birthday, a day that now carried an even deeper meaning. The weight of his missed chances to show his love and appreciation crashed upon him, mingling with the bittersweet realization that time was slipping away. Just as Nathan was returning his gaze to his father, David's eyes gradually closed, and a peaceful smile adorned his face. The room enveloped in a profound silence, with only the sound of Nathan's quivering breath and the rhythmic hum of medical equipment. Tears welled up in Nathan's eyes as he stood there, caught between his father's fragile existence and the weight of his own regrets. As we witnessed Nathan's profound regrets and the emotional weight they carried, it becomes clear that regrets are a universal human experience. We all have moments in life that we wish we could change or do differently. In the depths of our hearts, we carry the weight of regrets, those moments that haunt us in the quiet hours of the night, the choices that linger in the corners of our minds. We've all been there, caught in the grips of what ifs and if onlys. But let me share something deeply personal with you. Regrets need not define us. They need not hold us captive in the shadows of our past. Within each of us lies the power to rise above regrets, to find healing, and to craft a life of purpose and fulfillment. So, let this heartfelt advice be a guiding light on your journey to reclaiming your life. Let's now explore the 6 steps to break free from regret, which will help us unlock the door to a future full of joy and meaning. 6 mind-blowing steps to break free from regrets forever. Step 1. Embrace vulnerability. The first step on the journey to overcoming regrets is to embrace the power of reflection and acknowledge those moments that weigh heavily on your heart. Take a compassionate look back at the choices, actions, or missed opportunities that have left you with a sense of remorse. It's important to remember that regrets are a natural part of being human. We've all made decisions we wish we could change. So, be gentle with yourself as you embark on this introspective journey. Set aside dedicated time to reflect on your regrets. Create a quiet space where you can explore your emotions without judgment. Journaling, meditating, or talking to a trusted friend or therapist can help facilitate this process. As you delve into your regrets, remember that it's not about dwelling on the past, but rather understanding the lessons they hold for your personal growth. By acknowledging your regrets, you're already taking the first step towards healing and transformation. Step 2. Release self-judgment and embrace forgiveness. In the process of overcoming regrets, it's essential to release the heavy burden of self-judgment and embrace the power of forgiveness. We often hold ourselves to high standards, constantly replaying past mistakes in our minds, and blaming ourselves for what we could have done differently. But it's time to let go of that self-criticism and make room for healing. Remember, we are all human, and making mistakes is an inevitable part of our journey. Instead of dwelling on what could have been, choose to forgive yourself. Understand that you did the best you could, with the knowledge and resources you had at the time. Show yourself the same compassion and understanding you would offer a dear friend. To release self-judgment, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Remind yourself that growth comes from learning and evolving, not from beating yourself up over the past. Embrace forgiveness as a powerful tool for personal liberation and healing. By letting go of self-judgment, you create space for self-love and acceptance to flourish. Step 3. Learn and grow from the experience. Now that you've reflected on your regrets and released self-judgment, it's time to shift your focus towards learning and growing from the experience. Every mistake and regret carries valuable lessons that can shape you into a wiser and more resilient person. Instead of viewing your regrets as failures, see them as stepping stones towards personal growth. Take a closer look at the circumstances, decisions, and actions that led to those regrets. What can you learn from them? How can you use those lessons to make better choices in the future? Embrace a growth mindset that acknowledges that setbacks and regrets are opportunities for development. Seek out resources, such as books, courses, or therapy, to deepen your understanding and gain new insights. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who can offer guidance and share their own experiences of growth and transformation. Remember, learning and growth are ongoing processes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes or encounter regrets along the way. Each experience holds the potential for personal evolution and building resilience. Embrace the lessons, apply them to your life, and continue to evolve into the best version of yourself. Step 4. Practice self-compassion and forgiveness. As you navigate the journey of overcoming regrets, it's crucial to extend compassion and forgiveness to yourself. We all make mistakes and carry regrets, but it's essential to remember that you are only human. Acknowledge that you did the best you could, with the knowledge and resources you had at that time. Avoid dwelling in self-blame or self-criticism. Instead, offer yourself kindness and understanding. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would extend to a dear friend or loved one. Forgiveness is also a vital part of this journey. Forgive yourself for any perceived mistakes or shortcomings. Holding on to guilt and shame only weighs you down, preventing you from moving forward. Embrace the power of forgiveness and let go of the past, freeing yourself from the burdens that regrets can impose. Remember, self-compassion and forgiveness are ongoing practices. Be patient with yourself as you cultivate these qualities. Treat yourself with love and understanding, knowing that growth and healing take time. By offering compassion and forgiveness, you create space for personal transformation and the freedom to embrace a brighter future. Step 5. Make amends, if possible. In some situations, it may be appropriate to make amends for past actions that have caused regret or hurt. Reach out to those affected by your choices, apologize sincerely, and express your willingness to make things right. However, it's important to respect the other person's boundaries and understand that their response is beyond your control. Making amends is not always possible or necessary, but the act of reaching out and showing genuine remorse can bring a sense of closure and peace within yourself. It's a step towards taking responsibility for your actions and demonstrating growth and maturity. Step 6. Embrace a present-focused mindset. To prevent future regrets, it's crucial to live with intention and embrace a present-focused mindset. Rather than dwelling on past mistakes or constantly worrying about the future, shift your attention to the present moment. Practice mindfulness and cultivate gratitude for the here and now. Embrace the joy and beauty that surrounds you in everyday moments. By staying present, you can make conscious choices aligned with your values and aspirations, reducing the likelihood of future regrets. And so with that, dear viewers, remember that regrets are a natural part of life's journey, but they don't have to define us. Embrace the lessons learned, cherish the moments of growth, and let go of the weight of regret. By reflecting, releasing self-judgment, seeking forgiveness, embracing gratitude, nurturing self-compassion, taking courageous action, and living authentically, you have the power to overcome regrets and create a future filled with joy and fulfillment. Let us embark on this transformative journey together, supporting one another as we navigate life's challenges and celebrate its triumphs. Remember, in the Relationship Recovery Room, we are dedicated to nurturing healthy relationships, healing wounds, and finding the strength within ourselves to create the lives we deserve. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with others who may benefit from this empowering message. And remember to subscribe to the Relationship Recovery Room channel for more transformative content that will guide you towards personal growth and relationship success. Together, let's embrace a future free from regrets and filled with love, happiness, and meaningful connections. You have the power to create a life you're proud of. Let's walk this path together. Thank you for watching. I hope these steps will help you break free from the grip of regret. Remember, it's never too late to create a brighter future. Until next time, take care and keep growing.